Hey everybody, it's Conundrum back again with another video for you guys. I appreciate anybody who comes in at this point. I know I said I was going to be at 5 o'clock and 5:02. I guess a couple minutes can make a difference. But I wanted to come in and, welcome everybody to the stream. Hopefully everybody gets this notification about me streaming right now. I did put it in most of the discords around that I know about. So hopefully people will be able to filter in and kind of go from there. So I actually wanted to bring up a couple of things that have happened that I'm pretty good and pretty happy about for the most part. Actually, I'm pretty happy about in general. I was actually able to recently actually get affiliate status. So I actually just recently got affiliate status with Twitch, which is really good. Basically, affiliate allows you to go and be able to um, get there are certain emotes and you can use certain abilities that you wouldn't be able to use if you hadn't gotten affiliate. So I actually just recently got affiliate, so I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy that I was able to do that. It makes me feel really good. It shows that I am putting something good out there and that people are watching and people are enjoying what I'm talking about. So I actually did get that just recently. I also became a spotlight streamer for another streamer named King's Court. Definitely, if you get a chance to check him out, King's Court. He is another streamer. He is a British streamer, or I should say English streamer. So he streams usually in the morning. I want to say their time is very different from mine. Black Haven, what's going on? How you doing? I'm glad to see you made it in. I did get your actual game. So it is downloading as we speak. So hopefully it'll be finished downloading before the end of the stream is over. But I do appreciate you gifting that to me. I really appreciate that. If you haven't checked out Black Haven, definitely check out his channel as well. He has a Discord that you can definitely check out. I'll just let people know that again I hit affiliate status, so I'm very happy and very proud of that. Being able to get to that point is definitely new, and it's definitely one of those things that I really appreciate being able to reach. It took a little while, but I figure again it's one of those things where if you want to hit affiliate status, you got to make sure that you're streaming as much as you can. Also, make sure that you're putting out good content that people are willing and ready to see, because a lot of times people miss that. FYI, your video is lagging. Okay, I'm surprised it's lagging. I know people were having issues with Twitch just recently, so I'm not sure if that's an issue with me. Let me check something real quick. I'm actually going to check my actual stream online and see if it's actually lagging at all, and see if I can go from there. Let's see what we've got here. See if the video is lagging at all, because I'm not sure if it is. But if it is, I can definitely try to fix it some if I can. Oh yeah, it is lagging some. Let me see what we got here. Definitely is lagging a lot. So what I may do is I might actually end stream and just come back again, because it looks like it is lagging some. I'm not sure why it's lagging like it is, but it definitely does look like it's lagging for some reason. I have no clue why it's lagging like that. People were having issues with that before, with it be lagging. I was homegirl's joint was streaming fine. Yeah, it's funny because I was on somebody's stream yesterday. It was streaming fine on one person's stream, but somebody else's stream was just really acting slow. I might have to pause that download. Yeah, that might be what it is too. Might be the download too as well. Yeah, so let me pause it real quick. Let me see if that actually clears anything up. But please let me know if it's not moving anymore like it's supposed to. Again, it could be because of the bandwidth of me trying to do too much stuff at one time. I probably should have did this either before or after I got done streaming, and kind of go from there. I will have to, of course, make a decision on what I'll do at this point when it comes to actually downloading it. Hopefully, it is moving better. Let me know if it's moving better, Black Haven. If it's not, definitely let me know and kind of go from there. For those of you who just came in, I just let people know that I actually hit affiliate status, so I appreciate anybody who has actually helped me reach that status just recently. Also, much better. Okay, cool. So it's definitely probably the download that's slowing my computer down a lot more. I'm not connected directly to my internet, so I'm using Wi-Fi, so that's probably making it a little tougher to actually do it. I always debate if I should actually do that, because I'm in a different room in the house, so actually being able to connect it through cable is very different as opposed to actually doing it through Wi-Fi, which sometimes can be hit or miss, depending on how powerful your bandwidth is, and also where you are in your actual room, so that definitely makes a difference. Also, I just had a question of the day. The question today is, what movie, picture, or video always makes you laugh no matter how often you watch it. So that is the question for today. Feel free to answer that. Let me know what movie, what picture, what video always makes you laugh no matter when you see it. I have plenty of those that actually make me laugh and make me feel a certain type of way. So I'll let people put that in the comments. One of the movies that definitely makes me feel a certain type of way is a movie that is, I want to call it a Thanksgiving movie. That people don't really recognize. It's called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I'm not sure if you're not familiar with that, but it is a movie starring John Candy as well as Steve Martin. It's a really good movie. It's basically about two guys who were like complete opposites meeting by chance. Basically, Steve Martin is a character who is he's a marketing person, and he's in marketing, and he's trying to make it home for Thanksgiving to see his daughter perform and to see his family and be on time. He's away from home. I forget which state he's in, but he's away from home. He has to try to get home. So, he's trying to do all these things to try to get home. On his way to trying to get home, of course, he runs into Dell, who is played by John Candy, which is another really good character. John Candy's kind of character is kind of he's kind of a door-to-door salesman. He's selling different stuff. Oh, Prince Five Piece, thank you for following. I appreciate the follow. So yeah, so basically, John Candy's character is a he's like a door-to-door salesman. If you've never seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, I highly recommend it. And Ball, what's going on? Oh, snap, man. Good to see you, man. I'm doing this stream right now. I just actually got a new follower, which I appreciate. Princess Peace, thank you for follow. No problem. I really appreciate that. Just let people know that I hit affiliate status. The question of the day today, of course, is what movie or picture or video always makes you smile no matter how often you watch it? And I was just talking about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which recently just came out. Peaches, good peeps. Oh, definitely Villain Forever. How you doing? I'm glad to see you as well. I appreciate you guys jumping in. I've just want to let people know. I will always love Miss Doubtfire. Miss Doubtfire, yeah, that's another good one. I love Miss Doubtfire. That's a really good one. I love Robin Williams. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. I loved him in that movie. He did that with Jazzy 91. Good to see you as well. I loved him in that movie because he was doing all he could to be a good father in that movie. And he was going through, I don't want to say hell and high water, but he was going through all the different stuff to actually make sure he saw his kids and make sure his kids knew that he was around and try to be around them as much as possible, even though he may not have been the best husband in the world. So he's definitely trying to do his thing. So that's a great movie. I was talking about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is my favorite. Again, John Candy is a door-to-door salesman. He's trying to help Steve Martin get home. Unfortunately, all these different things decide he was a real ass. You know what? He was a child at heart. I mean, if you actually saw his character, he seemed like he was very much so a child at heart most of the time. Like, every time you see him, he'd always had this childlike innocence about him and everything he did. And because he has to be an adult, which I'm not gonna lie to you, adulting sucks sometimes, he had to learn how to deal with something like that, of being an adult, how to take on responsibility. And he really was putting a lot of that on his wife, and he was kind of, making her feel a certain type of way because he was putting all the adulting things on her while he was trying to be the fun parent and, not really have to, deal with the adult stuff, which, comes into play when when you get married and you have to deal with stuff like that. So it definitely was a great movie. I said, a place in my videos again, John Candy was trying to help Steve Martin get home. All the different things were happening, and it was a pretty funny movie. Rare I get a chance to drop in. Normally I'd have to been asleep for nearly 2 hours at the time in the week. 10 here. However, I flew and thus I'm off work. Okay. Well, I hope you do feel better, Villain Forever. I know that you guys are overseas, and that's the other thing that I was kind of worried about too, because of the fact that you guys are overseas. You guys may not again be up when I'm up because again it's I think like a 6 hour or 12 hour differential between us. So it kind of sucks when you guys can't actually see us because again you guys are asleep while we're awake, or we're asleep while you guys are awake. So it kind of throws things off. So hopefully y'all can try to find a balance somewhere in there. But I do hope you feel better. I hope you're able to enjoy the rest of the week. I rarely sleep. Oh, okay. You know what? Honestly, if you have children and you have responsibilities, sleep does become a very precious commodity, honestly, because you find that a lot of times it's like the most peace you can actually feel sometimes at different times. So again, being able to sleep is always a good thing. I always figured that if I could have majored anything in college, it would have been sleep because I enjoyed it so much, and it really was important to get and especially have as you get older. I also wanted to say good job on the video. I think you are the first spotlight streamer we have nominated that went to the effort of doing the intro video. You know what? Before I was doing this, I did videos on YouTube. I was a big streamer on YouTube. I'd say big streamer on YouTube. I was okay streamer on YouTube. I did videos on there. A lot of times when I was doing the videos on there, I was doing reaction videos to different movies and trailers that came out. But unfortunately, because of the way that YouTube has started doing things, you really can't do it a lot of times because you'll get copyright strikes, or they'll give you warnings. So it kind of sucks. Anybody who's actually been on there and tried to stream on YouTube, they know about these things that have been popping up. It started in 2018, so now it's really a new thing, and it kind of sucks because now it's taking away a lot from streamers actually making a little money off of that, because the fact that a lot of them get their monetization from people watching their stream and commercials coming on and things like that. So I was doing it on there. I had more followers on there, but I said Twitch seemed like it might be a little bit of a better place to actually go and get a little more liberal treatment when it comes to actually doing your streams. It's amazing how far the human body can go without sleep. Oh yeah. I think they said what's the most you can go, what 3-5 days is like without sleep, and kind of go from there. Then of course you start to go into paranoid delusion type area. That means your Freddy Krueger type thing where you stand up for hours and hours on end and can't sleep. So after a certain point, it's like, yeah, how long can you hold out before eventually your body says, yeah, I'm going to need to take a nap. I'm going to need to, freshen up and go get some sleep. So, and kind of go from there. So, again, it's definitely something that you will need and do need, and kind of go from there. If you use Dixper when you play games, you will get a better payout from them than at the actual platform you stream on. You know what? I'm going to have to look that up because I'm not familiar with Dixper at all. I've seen King's Court use it a couple different times, but I'm not super familiar with it. So I'm going to have to look up how to use it and kind of go from there. He replied to her, my record was just over 120 hours with 0 sleep. Wow, 120 hours? Wow, that's a long time sleeping. I managed that meant I couldn't sleep. Had to contact that doctor who said stop the pills, and I slept for 26 hours. Wow. That is a long time to be up. And then of course that's 26 hours are definitely that's over a day's worth of sleep. But hey, I guess you're making up for all that 120 hours that you stayed awake, so that makes sense. It makes sense. That eventually you're gonna need to knock out and get some good sleep, because the body only can take so much after a certain period of time. Blimey, if my normal routine is max 2 hours over 3 days, really? Wow, that's a very, very short period of time to be sleeping. I thought people would be sleeping a lot longer than that, but I think they said as long as you can get like cat naps or something like that, you should be okay. I think that's the story that people say, that if you can get a couple cat naps, you should be okay. I kind of go from there. My Nightbot is kind of working. I'm not sure if it's actually showing the right link. Hopefully it's showing everything right in the link tree, but hopefully it's showing everything that it needs to show. Unfortunately, I did update my my computer recently, so unfortunately my Stream Deck does not work like I want it to. So all my sounds do not work like I want them to, which kind of sucks. But again, that's just kind of goes along with the territory whenever you actually get new things to add to your computer. I have too many kids to be able to even catnap. Really? See, now you talk about levels of, you need to have, be able to drop them off either at a daycare for a moment, or drop them off with a grandparent so you can get some sleep. That's usually what you do. A lot of people try to do it every once in a while if they can. Drop them off with a friend, or drop them off with a family member, or just give them some time to get a good night's sleep and go from there. As long as when you sleep, you're in the REM cycle, we can survive with little as 30 minutes per day is, however, not healthy or recommended. Yeah, I know it's definitely not healthy or recommended, because you're going to start feeling a different ways. You're not going to feel as energized too when you don't get enough sleep. I know I've had plenty of days where I've gotten up and man, I just was out of it. I just could not. I was not functioning like I needed to. I mean, I'm talking about just being paranoid about stuff. It's like, man, go to sleep. You're not really, doing yourself any favors whenever you stay up super late at night. Personally, at 40 years old, and this is spoilers, I am 40, I do recognize when I need to go to sleep. I can't stay up as late as I used to anymore. It's not recommended for me, because I'll wake up crabby and cranky, and I'll start looking around wondering what the heck is going on. Plus, I know I gotta be up for work early in the morning, and when you gotta sit at the computer for 8 hours a day, starting to Not off like that, is not the best way to go. Just 40, still got a bit to catch up with me. Yeah, I look at it as a milestone, considering that a lot of people aren't making it to 40, a lot of people aren't making it to 50, or anything like that. So I consider it a great milestone, actually, just to be able to make it to 40 years old at this point in time, especially after everything that happened last year with Corona. So that's definitely, appreciative of anything. But you have no family who will have them, and all my friends live in other countries now. Oh wow, that really makes things tough. Yeah, I can imagine. Too late for adoption. Yeah, so I mean, it's a thing where you understand, that there's got to be a way to, hopefully manage that and go from there. That way, you get more sleep, because we want to be walking around paranoid and trying to, just passing out all of a sudden out the blue, because you aren't getting enough sleep, because that's definitely needed. I just have learned that, I personally prefer 8 hours of sleep if I can get it, kind of go from there. Growing older is a blessing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh, definitely, Jazz, yeah, definitely, look at that as a positive, because, again, I could not be here one moment, gone the next, and, one of my favorite, people from, celebrities just recently, passed away. Everybody knows Jason David Frank. He was a Power Ranger, Green Power Ranger. He was a Red Power Ranger, Black one, and a couple different other colors. And he just recently, unfortunately, committed suicide, which really sucks. But again, it shows that, no matter how happy you are on the outside, sometimes what you're dealing with the inside can sometimes get the better of you. And you always hope that people always can get the help they need. I'm also not in the UK anymore. Okay, thank you, Jazzy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shipped shipped it to me. Yeah, so, again, I've learned just, about how to actually, manage my life and kind of going from there. But yeah, like I said, I just really reached affiliate ad ball. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate that. And of course, I was asking people just a general question earlier. What's a video, movie, or picture that always makes you laugh no matter how much you watch it? I was just talking about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which is a big one that I talk about, because again, it's I talk about Planes, Trains, and Automobiles because that's a movie I really thoroughly enjoy, especially since Thanksgiving is tomorrow. I do have the weekend off, should I say Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so a 4-day weekend. So I really appreciate that. Another film I like is Big by Tom Hanks. You know what? I'm trying to remember if I saw Big, because I love all any Exorcist movie. Yeah, yeah. I really like Exorcist movies too. Christian movies too. I'm trying to think if I saw Big, and if I did see Big, it's been a long while since I've seen it. I definitely need to check it out. Martin TV show, yeah, that's a big one. Subcom, what's going on for the gaming guy? Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. Again, I was just letting people know. Again, I hit affiliate status, so I definitely wanted to thank everybody who showed me love and was in my stream, as well as letting people know that I am again trying to move on to the next level. Because of the fact that, again, once you hit affiliate, then you want to, of course, graduate some affiliate. I appreciate that. You want to move up to the next level, which is, I believe, it's partner. Partner's the next level. It's a lot harder to get reached, but it can be done. It takes a little more time, but I'm always looking forward to try to find my niche and kind of go from there, because I feel like, for me, whenever you stream, it is not always about just, you could be playing a game all the time. Sometimes it's about just chatting with your stream, just enjoying people's company, and letting people know they appreciate it, and that goes a long way. Actually was in King's Court. I was in his actual stream before, and he actually made community spotlight streamer, so I really appreciate that. And then I did a video, and people saw that as well. So I'll just letting people know I do videos every once in a while. It's a little easier said than done, because originally I was on YouTube, but unfortunately YouTube kind of limits your potential sometimes when you use it. But it is what it is. So for me, it's all about trying to make a stronger community, make people happy. Hopefully, getting people to a point where they want to be here and constantly come back and kind of go from there. So one other thing I did talk about on stream was that I was saying that I might try to actually do a giveaway. I'm kind of going up and up, kind of going back and forth about doing it, because I've never actually done a giveaway before. And this is kind of be a big one. So just learning about how to do a giveaway is very interesting to me. So as you may have guessed, I am a big collector. As you can tell, everything behind me, I've collected and bought. And, I have statues, I have figures, I have Funko Pops, I have video games, of course, and then of course I have comic books and stuff like that. So I said that the items that I was going to debate or give away were going to be Funko Pops. So if anybody who enjoys Funko Pops as much as I do, I'm debating on if I'm going to do a giveaway for those. So I decided that I was going to narrow down. She's on the video. Okay, I think my son is done. Okay, I've probably seen him on other farms. Discord. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So again, I was debating on which ones I was going to do. So I said I actually narrowed it down to a couple that I said I was going to narrow down and do, and kind of go from there and kind of see where I was though. So the first one I said I was going to debate on if I was going to give away was this one. This one. Now, if you're not a fan of this particular man, then again, it's no problem. But again, I figure he'd be one of the good ones to actually do a giveaway for. So this one would be the first one of the first ones that I would do a giveaway for. So he'd be one of the ones I do a giveaway for. Deadpool. This is a blacklight Funko Pop. So this is really it's just as popular as the rest of them, but again, it's nice to have a collection. I take very good care of my Funko Pops and kind of go from there. And he'd be one of the ones that I would do a giveaway for. So that'd be one of them. So again, I said I was going to do maybe 3 or 4, but I'm still debating on which ones I'm going to do. So that was one of them I said I would do. So the next one I said I was going to do, which I thought that would be interesting for people if they wanted it, and kind of go from there. I was going to do this is the venomized jack-o'-lantern. So this would be a nice one for somebody's collection if they enjoy it. And kind of go from there. Now, I'm not sure if I can do international overseas because I don't know, because I'm not sure how much it costs to send something internationally because I'm in the United States, and I'm not sure how much they charge for shipping overseas, but I can definitely check and see and kind of go from there. So this would be another one that I would say that I would debate on actually doing as well, and kind of just seeing if people actually, hopefully people will want that one and kind of go from there. The next one that I would do would be this one, which is, I believe, and if you enjoy anime, you'll probably enjoy this one. This is from Bleach. Ichigo. So this would be another one I would do another giveaway. So this is straight ahead. So this would be another one that I would do a giveaway for. So again, it'd be a nice one to have people's collection. Kind of go from there. So and kind of go from there. And so that would be one of the ones I would also give away as well. That would definitely be one that people probably would enjoy. I have another one that I would do. Now, if you've actually seen this movie, and I think everybody's seen this movie. Hopefully, everybody old enough to have seen this movie. This one would be a good one that everybody, would thoroughly enjoy and kind of go from there. So everybody's pretty much seen this movie, but I have a Matrix Neo. So this is a glow-in-the-dark Neo. So this would be one I would give away, a glow-in-the-dark Neo. So it's from BAM. This is glow in the dark. Again, it's in really good condition. It glows in the dark. Now, one thing I always tell people a lot of times too about glow in the dark is that glow in the dark, because the way they actually are designed, they don't glow for long unless you put like a black light on them. So what I have here is a black light, and this is the black light that I actually use. So again, a lot of times you'll end up having to put it over the top of the screen like this, so you're actually able to make it glow a little better than it was. Also, overseas, be offense, you would be better off maybe just buying a few stream keys in bulk, like on eBay, to save you on shipping costs. Then you can just message them the code. That makes sense. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. So that way I can hopefully, if I can actually send stuff overseas, because I do feel like I can get a community overseas and anywhere at this point. So again, now this may glow a little bit. I'm not sure if it'll be glowing a little bit. You kind of can see it on here, but it's not perfect. But again, once you shine a light on it, it does kind of go through and kind of goes from there. So those would be about the was it 3 or 4? The 4 that I was looking at. Now, if I really felt pretty good, because of the fact that I felt good about something. Now these two I'm debating on because I'm kind of going back and forth. One thing I will say, Peach, if you can organize childcare. Oh, okay, you're talking to her about Peach. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Okay, so this one I'm still debating about. I may do this one maybe later on down the line in the future, but we'll see. But here's one I have that I was debating on giving away. This is a t-shirt, and this is a Funko Pop. So these have not been opened. I have kept these closed. This is closed. This is Wolverine, and this would be a t-shirt. The t-shirt, I believe, is an extra large shirt. So Again, it is an extra large shirt. I'm not sure how large it is, but again, once you wash shirts, you know they will shrink up, unfortunately, in the actual wash. So it might be something to think about as well. So again, I'm thinking about that one as well. And finally, and foremost, and anybody who's a big fan of this one, I may do this one as a grand prize for something else, but we'll see what happens. So this one will probably be a grand prize one. So again, this would be a big one for somebody. So this is a 4-pack of the actual Avengers. So again, this will be just a black light one. This is a 4-pack: Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and Doctor Strange. So this may be a grand prize for somebody if I just have to put this whole thing together when it comes to actually doing the thing. But I think that somebody would thoroughly enjoy this 4-pack as a grand prize for something and kind of go from there. But again, we'll see and kind of go from there. But hopefully, people will thoroughly enjoy what I'm doing, and then I can actually put together contests and go from there. But I have never done it before, and I'm trying to figure out all the contest rules. Of course, my rules probably be that you definitely have to be in the chat. I definitely have to be following my channel and going from there, because, again, last thing you want to do is have people, enter the contest, and then, of course, you find out a giveaway, and then of course, not actually following anything that you have. I have a TikTok, I have a Twitch, I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, so those are definitely some things you can follow. They all pretty much are on the same name, so if you look up Conundrum, it usually will pop up for Instagram, for TikTok, for Twitch. Well, we're on Twitch, on YouTube as well. So again, you definitely would have to be following those channels and kind of go from there. So again, that's a big thing for me right now, is making sure that I do that. So Floyd, I'm gonna ask you, since you're on here as well, what is a movie that you thoroughly enjoy, or a picture, or something that thoroughly makes you laugh, no matter how many times you see it? We're just asking everybody that question right now. Like, what's a movie that really makes you, smile no matter how many times you see it, and I love Xmas movies. My favorite Xmas movie actually right now is probably National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. If you're not familiar with that one, that's a Chevy Chase film. I think that's like either his third or fourth he made in that franchise. Maybe the second. I thought it was third though. It might be third. I think maybe third movie. My favorite emotional movie that this deep. Robin Williams was Dreams May Come. Oh yeah, I love that movie. That movie was really good. I really loved What Dreams May Come. That was very deep, about dealing with things, and man, that was something else. And I love that. I love that movie. It's a very, very good movie. I need to watch that again, honestly. Actually, I'm gonna have to look into seeing about doing a community night as well. I'm working on some things with my Discord as well, to try to get better at becoming a better streamer. Again, it doesn't happen overnight, but you learn as you go from there. I love anything with Robin Williams. I loved him too. I loved him in Patch Adams. That's what it was. Patch Adams. I loved him in Patch Adams as well. Also, think for giveaway shipping is an issue for it though. Not only the cost of shipping itself for outside the U.S., but custom fees. This is an unfortunate thing for those outside the U.S., but giveaways are a personal thing. Your stream, your giveaway, and your rules simple. Yep. 1 hour photo with him scared me at okay. Yeah, so that's what it is. Again, that's the only thing I was talking about with giveaways, is that you have to go through a lot too if you're going to be shipping overseas, which I kind of hate, because you would think that there'd be a standard rules for everybody, no matter where you're going. But because I think things are coming from overseas, you always got to have the extra level of precaution when it comes to actually having things go from one place to another. It was sad to see how much a apparently happy person he could be at such a war within. Yeah, he was happy having a war within. You never thought that he was going through so much trauma and so much issues because of the fact that, I'm not sure what it was, I'm not sure, what was it, what were the demons he was fighting off or what, but, he definitely left so many people, heartbroken, but he had so many great movies that people would thoroughly enjoy. I can't even name, I can name some of the great ones I thoroughly enjoy. Of course, I want to be in Patch Adams, want to be What Dreams May Come. I love them in Aladdin. What else have I seen him in? I've seen him in some other stuff too. Mrs. Doubtfire, some other stuff. And then kind of go from there. And I thoroughly enjoyed him as an actor, because he definitely made shows great. And he was very much so a very versatile person. A person who I think modeled after him. he had his own demons, but he always helped others overcome their own. Yeah, it's true, very much so. Thing with Robin Williams, he lived for other people. His gift was to bring others happiness, even though he struggled to have that one thing himself. Yeah, and that's sometimes what happens to people. Sometimes people fail to realize that you got to make yourself happy. You can't always just worry about the outside world and what everybody else is doing if you're not happy within, because you're taking away what's a great gift that you have in yourself. And I've been one of the people too where I like to make people happy and kind of go from there. And I did that as a child. I would love to see my people be happy, but again, when you're dealing with stuff inside yourself, you got to make sure yourself is happy and go from there. Like my friend says, you have to learn to love yourself before you can love. Yeah, exactly. And that's the biggest thing a lot of times too. And that's the biggest problem that you find a lot of times, is that people don't love themselves. People go through situations where they're not sure what they need or what they should be doing. And people fail to realize that with parents, and that's the reason why you need to have good parents too. Parents are good adults or good role models in your life, because they'll help mold you into the person that you need to be, because we all need to be molded in a good way to do good things, because without that we'd just be out here doing anything. And for me, I had good parents, I had good teachers, who always made sure that I did the right thing, who stayed sure I stayed on the right track, made sure that I was doing the right thing, because Lord knows I could be out here doing any random thing right now and getting in trouble for no reason at all, but because of the fact that I could, and I always have good people who always make sure that I learned that again, happiness comes from inside. It doesn't come from everybody else. It comes from you. It comes from what makes you smile. If it's going outside and watching the birds sing, or just going outside and watching the sunrise or sunset, going around, just traveling, if that makes you happy, whatever makes you happy that you can do, that's legally to do. I'm not gonna say do something legal, but just that's legally for you to do, and kind of go from there. He hadn't had the career he did. He would have been long gone before his actual time of passing. Same thing with Chester Bennington. No one saw it coming, but you listen to LP now, and you can hear that a good number of the songs are cries for help. Then look at who wrote that specific song. That's a lot of times too, is that a lot of times we don't realize that music has a way of transcending what people are going through, and sometimes we miss it because of the fact that we're just enjoying the music for what it is, as opposed to a cry out for help, like you said. People do cry out for help and do need help from other people, and they need for people to understand that there is a time that you need to make sure you reach out to people and say, hey, are you okay? What's going on? Do you need to talk to me? Do you need to talk to somebody, a professional? Do you need to talk to God? Who do you need to talk to? You just let me know, because I'd rather see you get the help you need than you constantly going down a path that's leading you to, unhappiness and, something terrible happened to you in the end. And I want people to be generally happy. If you're not generally happy, then you're missing out on so much good stuff that's happening in the world. Granted, we had that big pandemic we had last year, but still, it makes you appreciate things such a lot more. Music is a major therapy to me. Yeah, and that's what I love about music. Music hits people in so many different ways and makes people happy. A lot of people will say that, if you're in a bad mood, you can actually listen to a song a lot of times, and a song that you hear may actually make you feel a lot better than you felt earlier. And a lot of times, depending on the type of music you listen to, I don't care if it's rock, I don't care if it's R&B, I don't care if it's rap, I don't care if it's gospel, I don't care if it's anything, if it's instrumentals, whatever you listen to, whatever you listen to that puts you in a very, very good mood, you should definitely listen to that, because it does wonders for you in the grand scheme of things. And I love music. I love every genre of music. I never listen to everything every period, every moment of time, but I try to listen to stuff as much as possible, because I feel like music makes me feel less stressed, and if the less stressed I feel, the better off I am. A lot of times I would listen to like some relaxation music a lot of times, because that makes me feel a lot better. I can kind of meditate on it and just kind of be, and I don't have to really worry about it. Sir Emo, what's good? You didn't miss too much, man. Just calling, just letting people know what's going on. I just actually reached affiliate status, which I've been telling people. Also let people know that I was a spotlight streamer and another streamer named King's Court. Again, there are other people who do actually stream in my stream right now. I believe Flood Gaming streams. Angel, what's going on? How you doing today? Sir Emo streams. I believe most people in my chat right now actually stream right now. I'm not actually saying everybody's name, but I'll let people know that I was made affiliate status, got spotlight streamer in another person's Discord, which I'm really using to my advantage. Also letting people know that I'm trying to work my way up to partner, which is going to be the next goal, because the fact that once you're an affiliate, then you're able to do a lot more. So I appreciate it. Thanks, Angel. I appreciate the emails. Definitely appreciate that. Airball, let's go. Call of Duty. Yeah. So see, I'm listening to new metal and heavy metal a lot. I find it amazing, relaxing. Yeah, yeah. I mean, people don't understand that just because you may not understand where the music is coming from doesn't mean that it's bad. A lot of people assume that if you listen to metal or if you listen to rap music that you're automatically bad people, or that you don't appreciate music. It's the complete opposite. People appreciate the music for what it is. It says something to people. It makes people feel a certain way, and the more you listen to it, the more you get from it, the more you gain from it, the more you learn about artists. You learn about what they like and what they dislike, how they express themselves, because people express themselves in so many different ways. So it definitely makes a big difference in later on in life. For most people, metal and rock is something to hype them up. Yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of times, I won't lie to you, I've used metal and stuff like that, and to actually, when I go to the gym, when I used to go to the gym, I always make sure I listen to metal. I listen to stuff that's, makes me hyped up, makes me get ready to go into the gym, because I know full well I don't want to be there sometimes. Sometimes when I go to the gym, I do not want to be there at all. I want to be at home. I want to be relaxing. I don't want to be sitting up here having to, jog around this treadmill that it obviously is not going where. I'm just standing stagnant where I am. But because I need the exercise, because I'm getting older, I have to make sure I take care of myself. Fresh Prince, that was my show that always makes you laugh. Yeah, yeah, Fresh Prince is a great show. Used to go to the gym. Why you stop? I think I stopped because of the fact that I started doing a little more. And then I kind of lost a little bit of my motivation to go, so I definitely need to go back. I'm now singing Fresh Prince. Yeah, Fresh Prince is a big one. If you're from the '90s, of course, you're not '90s. If you know the '90s, big show, of course, was Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Another one was Martin, which is another big show. So that was a big show, in America, which everybody thoroughly enjoyed. These were great shows that definitely made people laugh, made people, have fun, and kind of go from there. And you learned about people's versatility when you came to these shows. A lot of the actors who were in these shows actually went on to do bigger and better things. So, it was great that they were able to use it as a stepping stone to move ahead. And again, that's what I'm trying to do too, is move ahead after affiliate, of course, aim for a partner and go from there. I also let people know that I'm possibly doing a giveaway as well. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it work because I've never done a giveaway before, so I'm learning about the general aspects of how to do a giveaway. I did about 4 or 5 Funko Pops that just showed off a little while ago. If you want to see them again, definitely let me know, and I can actually show you guys again. I need to get back into shape. Used to stay in shape when I was in the fire department. Now I sit on my couch eating chips. You know what? And it's so easy nowadays to lose track of wanting to actually go to the gym a lot of times too, because I found that for me, when I stop working, you're not trying to do with anything else. You're trying to enjoy just being. You're not trying to go out, because I have a gym membership. I have gym membership to Planet Fitness. I have not used it as much as I should have. I pay that $10 a month, and I have not really used it as much as I could. Last year, I think I was using it a little more, but I kind of stopped using it, which kind of sucked. But I'm learning that, it's a stepping stone. At least try to get up and try to go there and go from there. But, fire department, thank you for your service. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for, doing what you do. For the gym, I would highly recommend Two Steps from Hell. Not really in specific genre, but it's an awesome motivation. I'm gonna definitely have to write that one down, because I want to use that one when I do go to the gym, because I need to go back. I gotta go back. It makes a big difference, because again, when you go to that doctor's office and they tell you got high blood pressure, or you got heart disease or something like that, first thing they'll tell you is, are you exercising? What are you eating? And if you tell them you're eating chips, pops, cookies, hamburgers, hot dogs, anything that I ever see as fast food, they're going to tell you that you got to stop doing it. So, again, it comes down to actually making sure that you are eating the right thing. For the games, what I ordered tonight, because Taco Bell, yeah. Taco Bell obviously is not the... Now, I will say this about Taco Bell. Taco Bell allows you to eat semi-healthy. I mean, because you got to figure, you got the lettuce and tomatoes, which technically that is fruit vegetables. or to say, vegetables you're eating there. But I don't know if that technically counts. I think they was like, because of the fact that you're eating either chicken, beef, or steak, that doesn't necessarily count as really good food anymore, but it is what it is. Man, I'm about to go to the gym right now. Y'all just motivate me, man. Definitely go. I know Sir Emo. He's played basketball and he's a really good basketball player. And he try to stay in the shape. But again, it's very easy to fall off. I can't lie to you. I lie and say salads. You know what? The problem is that you can lie and say salads, but they do take blood pressure and they do take blood. So eventually, as House says, everybody lies, but eventually the truth will eventually come out. So it's definitely one of those things where you can try to get away with, but they'll eventually catch up with you, and eventually in the end. I want me to make a specific channel on the community chest, so I can ping you every day to remind you to go to the gym. You could, and that'd be a good thing. All the thing is that I know I work in the morning, so I would either have to do it in the afternoons, and then I would either have to do it because I know I'm trying to stream Wednesday through Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. So I would have to either go after that point. And dang, it's getting cold outside too. So I definitely have to just get that motivation to keep going and go from there. Because I definitely need to make sure I'm getting there. Keep me away from it. Those two meatball subs did not help. You know what? And I love me a meatball sub. I can't lie to you. I thoroughly enjoy a meatball sub when I go to Subway. And everybody, except you put all the fixings on it, but you only put like your favorites on there. But yeah, those meatball subs are not exactly standard issue. They prefer you eat like the turkey or the chicken or just something that's low carbs, low fat and everything else. And it's sometimes it feels easier said than done. There's a workout channel for this. King's Court. Thank you for entering the building. I really appreciate that. King's Court, he was the actual streamer who has the community spotlight person in his actual stream. He definitely is a great streamer. When I talked to him, he definitely made sure that, I knew about, good things to add to my stream and go from there. So definitely, check him out, as well as many other people in my actual chat, because majority of people that are in my chat right now actually stream, and I really appreciate them for coming out and actually being part of this. I'm going to do a push-up and sit-up stream. You can. I mean, if you do a push-up, sit-up stream, I'll be chiming in, talking about, just using points for you to actually put more push-ups, more sit-ups, and kind of go from there. At King's Court, I know there's a workout channel, but there's isn't a get off your ass and go to the gym conundrum channel. You know what? That is true. Technically, that is how we all feel. We don't want to get off our asses because we want to be sitting there enjoying ourselves. Again, I'm going to tell you this now. This is 18 years and older stream because I don't want anybody coming to me later on saying, he said this, he said that. Well, unfortunately, I cannot take back what I've been said or what was said on my channel and go from there. So, that just makes it more interesting. I am me fit. Wait a minute. I'm me indeed. Yeah, true. Yeah. So definitely, go ahead and do that. The streets need that. Not fair, bro. You got a lot of points to use. You know what? I'm fair is only in the eye of the beholder. I'll try to watch everybody's streams, as many streams as I can watch as possible. I try to watch. I try to lurk in as many streams as I can. Because of the fact that I want to support anybody and everybody I can. I may not be able to speak in everybody's stream, but I try to support by at least lurking, because I feel like if I can get to affiliate, I want everybody else to get to affiliate, because it takes a team to make it great, make it great. So again, if you have great group of people in your stream and people who are trying to get better, you want to support them as much as possible, because of the fact that you see with greatness in people, and the more you see greatness in people, they'll see greatness themselves and they'll pass it on to somebody else. So, it definitely helps pushing people ahead. It's back out and went off. I was talking about the push-up. Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I definitely be using channel points. They keep doing push-ups and stuff like that. King, just so you know, Black Haven actually gave me a free download for 7 days to die. I know that is your game. I will be probably downloading that after I get off here, because unfortunately it slows my stream down because I'm doing Wi-Fi, and apparently my Wi-Fi is not taking on very well or doing too many things at one time. So I'm definitely going to probably be downloading that later on down the line. So I probably can jump on with you. Black Haven, if you're still here. King's Court also does stream that as well. So, you guys, again, if you guys want to jump in, what game? 7 Days to Die. That's 7 Days to Die. It is a pretty good game. I've seen people play it on a regular basis. I believe it is zombies, and I believe there is some other stuff going on. I cannot. I know you can kind of build and do just different stuff like that. Play base 7 days first to learn a little, then grab the Darkness Falls mod. Okay, so I'll definitely do that. I can't do horror. Y'all gotta look at me different. Ain't nobody looking at you different because you don't play no horror. Man, please. I just got done playing Little Nightmares, man. If I can play Little Nightmares, you can play Little Nightmares, man. That's all it takes. It takes a little, and then have all the lights on. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you have the lights on, you should be good. Keep all the lights on in the house until you leave that room. Once you leave the room, then you turn off the lights and run up the stairs and go from there. So, yeah, Little Nightmares is fire. I played the first one and the second one. I actually completed them on stream. I love them. I said I was going to do the downloadable content, which I need to do as well, because I thoroughly enjoyed that game, and I should have streamed that game for Halloween last month, but I didn't, and I need to go ahead and check that out again. But I have so many other games that I should be playing and I'm not playing that I do need to play, because you get like a backlog of games. Am I the only one guilty of that, of having a bunch of different games that they started playing and they actually never finished? It's like, you get all these games and you want to start playing them, and then of course you don't actually finish them. I love scaring people on Phasmophobia. Yeah, I see a lot of you playing Phasmophobia. That's a big one too. I do that all the time. Yeah. So, Phasmo is a big one. I've seen a lot of people play that game. I was mess with King because like, man, if you know anything about me, I'm not going in no haunted house, like that, just so I can, search around and see what people are up to and kind of go from there. In Westby, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate that. I do it all the time. Like, emo exit chat. Nah, you better not exit chat, man. You better stay in the chat like everybody else, man. Hey, Alfred, what's going on? How you doing? I never finished games. You know what? I am so guilty of not finishing games and not funny. Congratulations on Philly. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for dropping in. Again, I was letting people know I had affiliate status, and King's Court, who actually is here now. Again, he is overseas. He's actually overseas, and he stayed up late enough to actually stay in my stream and actually, say something to me tonight, which I really appreciate. He made me, and his community made me the spotlight streamer, so I really appreciate that. And I really wanted to show everybody so much love, because I wanted to pass it on to so many people, because again, it takes a community to make something great, and that's what I really appreciate. Congratulations on affiliate. How is it going, everyone? It's going good, and good. Mr. Westby is actually heading to his in-laws for Thanksgiving. He told us on stream. He actually does a lot of actual workouts too. So if you want to know a person who does great workouts, he does them. He actually has a stream points where you actually can make him actually do push-ups if you have enough points. Shame on Conundrum and Sir Emo for not finishing games. You know what? I am a victim of circumstance, all right? The circumstance is that whenever you play games, there is always a new game that come in and just overbearingly takes over that other game, or you may not, quite make it where you thought you were going to make it with the game, and you start with it, and then you kind of trail off and find something else that you really want to do. His kiddo is awakened, so he is still awake. Okay. Hey, Westby. Hi, Prince going. Hey, going on. Hi. I'm glad everybody's talking to everybody else. Everybody's enjoying what they're doing. But like I said, I am guilty of that. I am very guilty of starting the game and not finishing the game, or getting halfway through a game, or partial way through the game, and then of course trailing off and going to do something else, which kind of sucks. But again, it's not that I don't enjoy the game sometimes. It's just sometimes, you just don't have that want to play a certain game. Like, everybody has that game that they just want to play all the time, or they just enjoy playing. Sometimes it's a game that you beat several times, or even a game that just has no ending to it, because there are plenty of games right now that you can play that have no ending in sight whatsoever, but you thoroughly enjoyed it because of the storyline, or you enjoy the characters, or you enjoy the ability to do certain things. So it's definitely one of those things where if you actually are able to do that, then you'll keep playing a game over and over and over again. Playing a lot of Hunt Showdown recently, or at least wanting to. See, again, and you can definitely get into games and find that mother game to take over what you were currently doing. Can't finish most of my games as they are open world that don't truly end. Current addiction is Icarus. Oh yeah. Like I said, there are so many new games that come out on a regular basis that they make such open world games where you'll never finish them. So you'll constantly be finding new content, or they're giving you new content to do, and of course you want to keep completing and go from there. Ooh, wait till you get back on spamming the push-ups. No hydrate, laugh out loud. If you become a casual gamer, there are no endings, only fishing. You know what? You're right. I mean, that's what I tell you all the time. I said, when you play these games, they are looking for you not to finish them because they need to keep that crowd going. Because if you ever notice, and you go to like Twitch or anything like that, you will always see people will constantly have a shift between which games are popular and which were not popular. One of the biggest one now is God of War, which is a huge game right now that everybody's playing. Of course, another one being World of Warcraft is another big one that's been out for years, but people still play it to this day. Peace, everyone. Are you heading out, Princess Peach? I hope you're not heading out, but if you are, definitely have a great night. Ooh, how is Icarus? Okay. Enjoy family time in West. Everyone I met. Yeah, backlog is a serious thing. Yeah, backlog is a very serious thing. Icarus sounds interesting. You know what? I'm definitely going to pull up that too, and like I said, if you guys actually can see my screen now with all the games I have listed on here that I have not played, kind of go from there, it's crazy. It's insane. Wow, okay. I pressed send before I finish. Laugh out loud. Have a great stream. I need to head out. Okay, Princess Peach. Everybody say goodnight to Princess Peach. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sitting with me as I yak and talk about different things that are going on that people thoroughly enjoy and go from there. So you guys have a great night. I appreciate you stopping by, and hopefully I get to see you guys soon. And definitely have to stop by anybody else's channel too as well and go from there. Like I said, I do have a Discord, so if you do have a channel, feel free to jump on my Discord. You can also there's a self promo in there, so you can also use that as well. I just wish they could add to the opinion. Okay, I'm waiting for Resident Evil Village to come to Game Pass. You know what? That is a big one. Resident Evil Village is huge. I think it should be on sale, though. I want to say it should be on sale, Resident Evil Village, because I know that with everything going on with Black Friday, you would think that, there'd be like a sale, or it would definitely get to Game Pass and go from there. God of War is lit, yeah. Night Peach, night. What game you got game of the year? Honestly, I cannot say because I haven't played all the new games that are out there. I would say I'm a big God of War fan, and I haven't played. I said I was going to get into playing them. I started playing a little bit. I played it back when it was on PS2. So I've been a big fan of it, but I definitely think it'll definitely give a lot of other games a run for their money. I know it's beating out Elden Ring right now, so that's a big one as well. Yeah, that would be a little annoying. Night, take care. Night. I need to the DLC The Village. Yeah, the DLC The Village I heard is really nice. I've seen people complete that game. I heard there might be a giveaway. Yes, in with this piece, since she brought it up again, there will possibly be a giveaway. I'm working on doing that. I will also speak with you about this tonight. Not tonight, but hopefully in the near future about actually working on a giveaway. So in case you were wondering, I was talking about a giveaway. And thing with Icarus, the devs admit they screwed up the release. Okay. So, and I said there's 4 of them that I was talking about giving away. So the first one, of course, would be this first one, which everybody's familiar with this movie, The Matrix. So this would be the first one that I would be giving away to somebody. Again, I'm working on trying to figure out exactly how to do the giveaway and kind of go from there. So this would be the first one that I would give away to people. And then I have 3 other ones I was talking about that I will show off real quick so everybody can see it and kind of go from there. So the next one would be my Bleach. So this would be the second one. So this is the second one that would be part of the giveaway. So here you go. So this will be from Bleach. So go from there. And I messed with Ant Ball 41, and I always call it Blotch just to mess with him. You want your pops? Send that one to me. Is your story based? It's Google Icarus as soon as to check out. Okay. And the next one would be this one. This would be the Venomized Jack-o'-lantern. So this would be the next one that I possibly would give away. Go from there. And then I said that the next one I would give away would be this one. I think a lot of people enjoy it because most people enjoyed his movie and kind of go from there. So this would be the next one I would give away. So this one would be the next one. It would be Deadpool. So this would be the next one. collection, conundrums collection on master level. You know what? Honestly, I have way too many pops, and I got the questions got a little bit beyond me. But again, I thoroughly enjoy it. So, and I kind of go from there. So again, this is a black light one. So again, if you shine the light on it, I always tell people get like a black light and just shine it on it just in case. That way you can actually see it glow a little better, because some of the glow does not always glow as I would like it to. So again, those would be the 4 main ones. Now I did say that I possibly shop at Target Fancy. Oh yeah, Target. Yeah, I mess with Target. So I have 3 Funko Pops, a Spider-Man one, Gears of War one, and Slipknot. Yeah, I mean they're a really good collection. Now these last 2 I talk about possible grand prizes. Again, these are ones that I really want people. So this will be the next one. Next one will be Wolverine. This is also comes with a T-shirt. So this is a big one. This one be right here. Alright, almost 1 a.m. I have to head to bed. Might not have work tomorrow, but Wolfman needs some rest. Have a great stream and a good time zone to everyone. Alright, have a good night, Villain Forever. Everybody say good night to Villain Forever. I really appreciate that. You know, I want to make sure that everybody gets them a good night. You know, and thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate that. You know, definitely feel free to check out, you know, my Discord and my other streaming services that I do have. And again, like I said, this will be the next one. This would be like a grand prize one. And then of course the biggest one that everybody would thoroughly enjoy would be this one. And Wes, you might want to hold out before you say that one, because you might want this one even more. So this one will be the final one. So this is a 4-pack. So this is 4-pack black light. So this is the 4-pack of Doctor Strange, Thor, Iron Man, and Captain America. So this would be like a grand prize for people. I'm sure anybody who is a Marvel fan would love to have this to the collection. Again, it's a 4-pack. So again, like I said, I'm still gonna have to figure out exactly how I'll work it out and kind of go from there. So that'd be the big one, big one. You have a go night. Wow, nice. Yeah. So I said that again, those are cute. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said, I try to take care of my Funko Pops. I have. I should say this now. Send me the 4-pack. I have over 800, so the 800 is the number that I do have of Funko Pops. Over 800, I do have over 800. They're lined up in different places in my room. M. Westby has told me that I need to put another camera so you can see all the rest of the ones I have in my room, because you can't see all the ones I do have in my room. I have some of them up, but a lot of them are not. You cannot see all of them. So, again, they're different places, and kind of go from there. Me liking me one, I fight Angel for any of those pops. Yeah, I'm sure you would fight people for the pops, but again, I would have to go ahead and definitely do that. I love over. Yeah. So I said, King, I definitely want to do that. You would ship worldwide. You know what? And that was the thing that we were just talking about earlier about shipping, because I know they were talking about, because as you go through customs and stuff like that, I would have to see about how I would do shipping, but I will find a way to get it out to people, because I want people to have them, because I want people to have a good opportunity to enjoy them as much as I've enjoyed them. I still dig that Zelda poster. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that Zelda poster. Yeah, on that side. Yeah, that's a big one. I picked up from Amazon. I actually got that one from Amazon. So I have that one, and then I have I have some upstairs too. My other ones upstairs that I just recently got as well. I can't start collecting those. I'll go out of control and be broke forever. Yeah, I kind of hit that mark too. Laugh out loud. Yeah, OTC definitely things about before doing it. Look into the cost of stuff. Yeah, because again, that stuff can add up very quickly, and from my understanding, it says like going through customs and stuff like that usually cost you more money. Now, somebody else just suggested actually going through Dixper to actually work on doing that with the shipping costs. So I'm not looking at that, or you can just let me know if you do have some information on that in the Discord about how to actually do that. If it's somebody from overseas does win, because I have a lot of people in my channel right now who are actually from overseas who are supporting me, who I really appreciate, and I really want to make sure that that if they win, that they can get it. Chose mode activated. So one thing I will show you guys, I just actually got this in recently. I haven't done a video from it just yet. I'm going to be doing a video of it just recently. I haven't got batteries for it or anything like that, but I just got this in. Sorry. So I'm definitely going to show this off, but I'm going to have to get batteries for it and actually plug it in. Not plug it in, but recharge and stuff like that. So this is a new thing. This is just, and it goes along the lines of the movie I just saw. So just got this in just recently, so you guys can see it. So I got my Black Panther helmet in, so it just came in. So it takes batteries as well, so I'm going to have to put batteries in it as well. So this goes along the lines of my things I have. So, I just recently got it in. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Nuz Gaming, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just Conundrum, in case you guys were trying to figure out who I am. I am a collector. I do collect Funko Pops. I collect statues. I collect comic books, collect video games, and all that good stuff. Last fall, did I wish her a happy birthday, but last night early. Okay, okay. Can't wait to see the new Black Panther. Oh my God! When you go see that new Black Panther movie, you're gonna thoroughly enjoy it. Just so you know, after there's only one after credit scene. You do not have to stay to the end credits because there's nothing after that. Just so you know, my only spoiler, and I'm not saying anything else about the movie. But if you do go see it, you'll thoroughly enjoy it. Most people have enjoyed it and said it was a really great movie. Can you wear the helmet, or is it just for collecting? It's actually because you wear the helmet. Now the thing about it is that because of my hair, it's a little harder for me to get on my head, but I can definitely get it on, and it lights up and stuff like that, so it's really good. Still haven't seen it. You mean? What do you mean? How? What do you mean you still haven't seen it yet? We've discussed this, that you were going to go see that movie. That you were going to. We said in your chat that you were going to go see that movie. I am a little hurt. There is emotional damage that I'm feeling right now that you have not gone to see that movie. You said you were going to go see that movie. You told me specifically, if my Stream Deck had worked right now, the emotional damage would have popped up on your screen, just showing you how upset I am that you did not go see that movie. But again, hopefully you will go see it soon. Oh yeah, just a pre-credit and not a post. Yeah, exactly. We all know Marvel has a good aspect of usually any after credits, they'll give you that one initial one, then they'll put something way at the end so that everybody actually sees everything everybody went through to actually put the movie together. And we respect all the people that put a lot of hard work into the movie, but once you gotta go through 10 minutes of credits, it's like, man, if you don't show me what's going on next, I'm gonna kill somebody at this point. Not literally, figuratively, because of the fact you want to know exactly. Put the helmet on, sir. See now I gotta take off my glasses and stuff like that, and try to maneuver this thing over my head, man. You seriously gonna make you try to maneuver this thing over my head? See, now I hope you're happy. See, now I got it on. You can see with me on. It has it on my head. Again, because of my hair, and I hope you guys can actually hear this. It's not, as easy as I would like it to be. So, it's a learning experience, if anything, and, just trying to put it on. So, hopefully, I can go from there. So I can lift up the eyelashes and close it down and stuff like that. But, yeah, so. Ooh. A lot of hair. So, yeah, so I actually can't put it on. It does fit on my head. Now, not saying I have the smallest head in the world, but I do have a head, so I can't get it on and go from there. I'm shocked you unless you put it on the Wakanda Forever. Yeah, we can still hear you. Okay, cool. It's Black Panther. Yeah, and I appreciate that. Yeah, so I'm a big Black Panther fan. As you can tell, I have some of the statues behind me as well. To be honest, I've never seen the Conundrum and the Black Panther in the same place. I know, right? You never see me together. So, just making sure that I do, always have, my stuff, because I always make sure that I want to be ready for if evil ever strikes and stuff like that. Sure, please bring back the Black Panther. Oh, man. I'm about to bring it back, Granted, I do have my shirt on. I do have my Wakanda shirt on, too. So, I'm so sad now. Well, I'm sure you'll survive. You're going to get food. You're going to someone else's house to eat food. So I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy having great Thanksgiving food in a minute. And of course, you're probably going to be knocked out after you get done eating that food, because obviously most of the time, if you go to certain households, after you get done eating, you do not do anything else after you get done eating food, short of remember why you ate all this food, try to find some Rolaids, maybe watch a football game and go from there. Otherwise else, you're not doing anything of substance after you're done eating Thanksgiving food. It is just that, unfortunately, unhealthy, and it's just that fun and just that enjoyable, because full well you will not do anything else after you get done, because the food was just that good. Now, the biggest thing I always people find that the biggest thing you gotta have, and any black person in my chat can attest to this, you've gotta have a resume when it comes to making the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese is sacred to everybody. Anybody knows anything about mac and cheese, it is sacred. It is sacred to us. If you do not make the mac and cheese right, we're gonna burn the house down. It's just going down. I'm telling you. It's not gonna make it. I'm going to be drinking and screaming Wakanda. There you go. Well, as long as you not and you're able to do that and not hurt anybody, it's good to go. Wrong. Gotta go shopping right afterwards. you may want to go shopping afterwards, but I don't know if you want to see some of the lines. People going crazy in some of the lines. I done seen the video of people going nuts in the lines. I'm like, so wait a minute. You're supposed to be thankful for what you got. But you running out there gonna run somebody over for a TV that gonna be worth the same amount as soon as you get home. So it is what it is. I'm wild. Yeah, I know, right? See, in Westby, he makes it seem like he's not wild. If you ever see his channel, he's very, very relaxed and stuff he does. But I know that man is turned up and trying to go from, oh wait, I am a mac and cheese magician. Oh, so you have a recipe, see, King. Now that you done said that, now you got to post a picture to a Discord and let us know your mac and cheese recipe, because mac and cheese is like the end all be all of things. It is. Usually people would say it's usually the turkey that everybody wants to have. That's the centerpiece. It's no. It's all about the mac and cheese. I can guarantee you one thing: the mac and cheese will be one of the first things to go. It's gonna be like up there. It's like top tier, like top 3 things that are gonna go first. It's gonna be the mac and cheese. The turkey will make it, but the mac and cheese is definitely one of the first things they're gonna get piled on plates and kind of go from there. Where Happy said, except I'm not leaving the house, I'm online shop. Oh, see, that's smart. See, that is see, we right here. See, you the thinking person right there. You gotta shop online, because of the fact that if you are trying to go out there and wrestle some of these people, these TV and stuff away from these people are crazy. We talking about crazy. We talking about crazy eyes crazy. We talking about people that look for a reason to try to fight somebody just because they want certain things. So, you definitely have to make sure, if you're going to go out there, make sure you go out there prepared. Thanks for these deals. Yeah, I know, right? Have you not seen my mac and cheese? I have not seen it. I have not had the pleasure of seeing it. If you want to post it in the Discord, please do. I will go ahead and share it right now. They made it 4 cheese and mac and cheese home fried chicken. Really? And I missed the stuff? Where do you want it? You know what? You can post it in my Discord. I would say post it under, and I don't have a foodie. I'm not trying to come up with a foodie group, because apparently I don't have a foodie group, and that shit sucks. So you can just post it under general. You can just post it on general if you want to post it on there. 7 cheese pizza. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate that. I'm getting a TNT collection for the Switch for $20. I saw that. I was about to get that as well. Yeah, my Discord. I was going to get that. I saw that on GameStop. GameStop is actually having a sale right now where you actually can get the TMNT collection for $20. Now, I was debating on if I was going to get that or I was going to get it on Steam. Now, the thing about it is that I don't have the video card, capture card to actually play the game on my screen. So that's the only reason I was actually going to buy it on my actual Steam, because of the fact that I wanted to stream for you guys to see it as well. But 7 Cheese, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate that. Feel free to check around. I do have a Discord. Feel free to check that out as well. I do have all types of social media, so I really appreciate you stopping in. And can on the Discord. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to see it either. I'm dying to see this. I'm dying to see this general thing, because I'm going to put this on blast as soon as he puts this in here. Because I definitely want to see this mac and cheese he has. Because I got my Discord right open. I'm going to switch right over to that as soon as he does it. Man, Steam is going to make me act. You know what? I bought 2 games. You know what? They have so many different games. I just saw Streets of Rage 4 is actually on there. And it's like $12. So I definitely want to get that game. I saw Streets of Rage 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think 1 and 2 were like a dollar. And I was like, wow, that's insane. Man, Steam is going to, yeah, follow Discord, no food section. See, why you got to be like that for, man? Why you got to be like that for? Now I got to create a whole nother channel for people, and they call it the Foodies. Just because you said that. So I've created a group now. It's on there now. It's called Foodies. So you should be able to see it, I believe. Yes, it's at the bottom now. So you actually can add it on if you want to add it on there. Are y'all PC or console? You know what? I'm a little bit of both. I will play on PC or I will play on console. It depends on what people want to play it on. Go from there. I have a Switch, but I'm a PC player. I have a Switch as well. The only thing was that again, since I have a capture card, I can't show my stuff on my actual stream, which kind of sucks. Which I really want to do because I want to be able to play with you guys. I really have a whole bunch of games on my Nintendo Switch that I really want to play with you guys. Of course, Mario Kart being the biggest one that everybody can enjoy together. But I really need to go ahead and get that started and kind of go from there. So hopefully soon, maybe Santa will send me a capture card because I know them boys are like, I think $149 for a good capture card. I think Elgato has one that's like $149, which kind of sucks. Finding it now. Okay, cool. So just let me know if you can't see it. If not, just post it on the general. I will see it pop up on my screen. We'll switch over to it, and we will see your mac and cheese. Now, everybody else has the mac and cheese that I don't know about. Please feel free to let me know. Let me know your credentials. We need to know that you are actually able to cook a good mac and cheese because mac and cheese are the centerpiece for Thanksgiving. Just say no. You mess that up, all hell's breaking loose. I'm sorry. It's going to break loose in the household. You do not have a choice but to make some good mac and cheese because, again, people be talking for years to come about your mac and cheese if it was good or was it not good. I like talking crap, but I'm whenever my friends are PC or console. Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't mind doing either or. Just let me know and we'll go from there. Because I'm, all about, trying to make sure that, people are able to, have good food and go from there. So, again, that's why I always tell people all the time. I said, man, if you got some good food, you can definitely make people feel really good. PC for me, I used to have an Xbox though. I still have my Xbox 360. I had an Xbox, the original Xbox. I think it's at my mom's house. Don't have my, I didn't get an Xbox One, which I kind of debate on because it's like nothing really exclusive anymore to games anymore. So it's like if you get an Xbox or a PlayStation, it just kind of comes down to what you prefer because everything is on every other system. It's not like it used to be in the old days where you had to have a choice. We had to choose one. I remember Ninja Gaiden being on one system and then, of course, Final Fantasy being on PlayStation. So that kind of made a big difference in the grand scheme of things. So, that kind of made me want to get both. But, after a while, it's like, kind of choose your poison and kind of go from there. I'll beat that ass in Mario Kart day or night. Man, in Westpeak, man, you just talking all types of mad garbage, man. I'm going to make sure I add that on there as well. That way everybody can actually, add me on for Nintendo Switch if you have a Switch. If you have PC, definitely let me know. I have that as well. I have a PlayStation 4 and 5, so I can definitely do that as well. Xbox, I do not have one of those, but again, I can find a way to get in contact with you if there's ever a game you guys want to play with me and go from there. I'm Team Xbox, but I'm PC Windows shopping right now, hoping to make the purchase in mid-January. Open to suggestions. Angel, my guy that you want to talk to is Antball41. He is a great guy to talk to about about looking at computer stuff. He knows that really well. I believe M. Westby is another good one. King's Court, I believe he's another good one. So there's some people in my chat who are really good at tech stuff. You can always send them messages and they can always let you know about some good stuff that you can get purchase-wise when it comes to actual PCs. Again, a great time right now to get one because of the fact that everybody's having a sale right now. So since everybody's having a sale right now, it definitely makes a difference to the grand scheme of things because you're able to get the best bang for your buck right now. Do you have anything else to mac and cheese? It depends. I mean, everybody has their, what they prefer is their quote unquote secret ingredients to the mac and cheese. Whether it be certain type of milks or creams or stuff like that. So it all depends on what you consider to be your quote unquote secret ingredient. But we always know the main things, of course, is you gotta have the right cheeses in there. Usually 4 cheeses is always a good. You always gotta have your macaroni gotta be good. It can't be half in, half off. You gotta make sure that it is actually good and nice, and it makes people want to just lay back in their chair and go. And they just not want to move for the whole rest of the day. We call that the itis. The itis, of course, if you're not familiar with the itis basically means that you don't want to do nothing. The itis means that you are so tired that you cannot want to move anything else and go from there. Top tier player, I like, I lie, I suck. You lying. I left my ass up. I need to get Mario Kart. You know what? Mario Kart has been around for so long. I cannot even see myself not having Mario Kart because Mario Kart is just that good of a game because I thoroughly enjoyed Mario Kart and stuff like that. So I'm trying to see if King posted the picture yet. I don't see it yet. I'm trying to see if he posted it. So I don't see it on my Discord yet. I hope he posted it because I want to see this mac and cheese he's talking about. Because I really really need to see this mac and cheese he's talking about. Because I think it's gonna be excellent, honestly. Community night maybe for Mario Kart. Yeah. I think that's gonna be a great one to do a community night with Mario Kart. Maybe next weekend, because I think a lot of people are away from home right now, so maybe next weekend would be a good time to do it when people are not away from home and not spending time with family and kind of go from there. So I'm definitely going to put that in Discord as well so we can do a community night of playing games and going from there. Milks or creams, why did that sound so funny? You know what? That's usually what people usually put in there most of the time. Usually milks or creams or certain type of other stuff they put in there to try to make it, give it a little more flair to it and kind of go from there. Gentlemen, can you type hello in chat so I can add you? Sure. So I can type hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? No. Okay. And go from there. Still trying to find it. Looking through chest or it isn't so long. You know what? I think bring back the family. No problem, Westby. You know what it is, King, is that once you, oh man, you gotta almost tag your stuff. If you don't tag your stuff, you are not able to, once it gets to Discord, because so many people come in with so much stuff after you, it gets lost in transition. So, it definitely, makes a big difference in the grand scheme of things when it comes to actually, finding stuff later on down the line. Because I swear to you, I posted stuff in people's Discord could never find again unless I actually, go through the whole line of what they've had in their Discord, and sometimes it's easier said than done actually being able to find people and kind of go from there. Now, N. Westby has actually asked me to put the mask back on. I could put the mask back on. Unfortunately, I will not be able to see the chat, so I will not be able to really say anything to people in the chat. So that is an option. If people want me to put it on, I can put it back on. Kind of go from there. But I won't be able to see anybody. I will be able to talk. However, you will not be able to see I will not be able to see your comments, which I thoroughly enjoy your comments and questions and concerns and, us chatting about what's going on. And I'm going to ask this question right now. What is the most important dish that you have to have on your plate when it comes to Thanksgiving? So what's the most important dish? I'm always going to say mac and cheese will always be my first and foremost thing. But what is your thing that you have to have on your plate when it comes to Thanksgiving? Is there a certain thing that you have to dressing? Okay, I got you. Dressing. Okay, good dressing. Dressing or stuffing? Now, there's a difference between dressing and stuffing. Everybody knows there's a difference between dressing and stuffing. Do you have a preference? Dressing, stuffing? Because I know people will make a fuss about that, but is there a difference for you? You can tag in Discord, search by name or by type of post. I agree. Things go get lost in Discord. Yeah, definitely do. And a lot of times, especially if you want to go back and find it, because you can post stuff in there from years ago, and it's like, man, this stuff has been going on for years. I don't even remember what I had in this Discord. That may or may not have seen because it's been on there for a while. This man did not just say cranberry. You gotta be kidding me. Cranberry? Really? Cranberry? You mean that stuff that come out the can that everybody sees and nobody likes, that literally sits on a plate away from everybody? You know what? Cranberries is always like the black sheep of the family. Literally. Very rarely do you see people tear down on some cranberry. You see somebody pour it outside the can, stuff it on the plate, cut it up, and it just be sitting there. Cranberries do not get no love. I love that cranberry jelly. You know what? You eat cranberry. I mean, people eat it, but it ain't like the first thing people go for. Scarf a whole. Man, come on, Alfred. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with people. You know full well you will not scarf her down like that, man. Quit playing. I said what I said. Fight me. Man, hey. We can meet you outside, man. We can meet it outside. I need cranberry on top of my food. See, now I can kind of see that, but again, all I need is a spoon. See, man, I'm telling you, cranberry does not get the rap it deserves because it is not the main thing that people are going for. Like I said, cranberry is always going to be sitting in that corner by itself, looking bogus because it's going to be the black sheep of the family. It's like being that one kid, unfortunately, who could not get a date for prom, sitting in the corner, waiting to be chose by somebody eventually to eat it. So it sucks, but again, every once in a while, people will eat it. Catch me outside. Oh, sure, I got you, man. We can hit the playground and go from there, man. Just let me know. Hey, man, shoot, we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. But yeah. So anybody else? So I saw cranberry. Somebody said cranberry. Somebody said dressing. I see Halfrey said collard greens. That makes sense. Collard greens is definitely going to be a big one on your people's plate. It's collard greens. You know, you got to have your collard greens. If you don't have it on there, come here, cranberry. Collard greens definitely be a big one. Nobody has said turkey yet. Nobody else has said anything about a roll. So obviously people ain't trying to get the rolls. Nobody else has said anything about the cornbread. I'm surprised nobody said anything about cornbread. Gonna eat your cornbread? Nobody said nothing about cornbread, nothing like that. So that apparently that did not make the list. Green beans, of course, did not make the list. You had your corn, which did not make your list. I could continuously name things on people's list. Turkey, I'm good on that. Cornbread is not my top 5. Okay, I want everybody to do me a favor. Name your top 5 things that you would like for your plate when it comes to Thanksgiving or a holiday, because I know everybody has a tier list of top 5 things that they would have to have on their plate whenever they go to have a Thanksgiving dinner. Now, I'm going to tell you like this, though. What kill me sometimes is the people that get up there and don't know what they want to eat. It's like, man, you asking, you constantly look back at that person like, you want this? No. You want this? Yeah. A little more. How much more? A little more. Then you move on to the next thing, and then you try to figure out what's going on. So it kind of go from there. So let's see. Turkey, I'm good. Cornbread, not. Okay. Fake it roll. Fake it clock. They get Papa Doc 8. Oh, really? Okay. Turkey, mac and cheese, dressing, cranberry sauce, and collard greens. Okay. I can deal with that list. That list I like. I like this. That list I like. I can deal with that list. But that's a great list. And I said, if that's what you thoroughly enjoy. Now, what is your top 5 things that you have to have on your plate when it comes to the holidays, and especially in Thanksgiving coming up? That's the first plate. Oh, okay. So what's on your second plate, Alfred? Since you just brought up another plate. Again, like your list, turkey would definitely be on mine. Mac and cheese would be on mine. Dressing would be on mine. Collard greens would be on mine, and cornbread would be on mine. Now, again, I'm a big cornbread fan. I thoroughly love cornbread to the death of me, but that's just me. Angel wrote dressing, greens, mac and cheese, ham and gravy for my dressing. Okay, I can see that. See, now I don't eat ham, but I remember liking ham at one point in time. So everybody forgets about the gravy, and I forgot about the infamous mashed potatoes and gravy. That was a big one too. I didn't see that on people's list as well. I like combination of food: turkey, ham, stuffing, cranberry, sweet potatoes. Oh, man, I hurt myself by not giving the sweet potatoes their just desserts, because everybody knows that you gotta have some good sweet potatoes on your plate too. You don't have sweet potatoes on your plate, that's not gonna work. Mac and cheese in general, yeah. In general, yeah. If you have a plate that you prefer, definitely put that in there as well. Again, I know you guys overseas, you guys don't celebrate Thanksgiving like we do. Again, it's a holiday that comes up where it's the spirit of gathering and people coming together and people making food and people getting free food and visiting people's houses and trying to avoid problem family members that we really don't want to see, but unfortunately they're going to be there anyway. No matter what we do, no matter what we try to stay away from them, they will still be there. But anyway, so that's it. Sweet potatoes, casserole, ham, various random dishes that some friend of a friend brought. Oh Lord, not the friend of the friend that brought a dish. No photo in general. Yeah, we don't celebrate Kill the Native Day. You know what? That's why they changed to Indigenous People Day too, because of that, because of the fact that, again, as history gone on and we understand the real reason behind Thanksgiving and how it was never the way they made it out to be, we still enjoy and call it Indigenous People Day just so, we can say that we can get together and have food. Granted, we could do it any other day, but people do it just to, say that it was the first Thanksgiving where pilgrims and the Indians came together, knowing full well they did not, and eat at the table and had some great food. There's even a video that I posted a while back ago where it actually showed how the real Thanksgiving actually went and kind of went from there. So it's pretty funny. Yeah, we don't celebrate killer. It's like 5 sweet potato pies in the refrigerator right now. 5 of them. Wow, someone must be making some 5 sweet potato pie. Now that ain't patty pies, is it? It ain't patty pie, is it? Because you know Patty LaBelle got a pie. I'm not sure if it's patty pies you got in there, but you know, or people make them from scratch, but they're definitely really good. Check your Discord. I put mac and cheese photo in there in general. Okay, cool. Oh, I need to see this one. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so we're gonna switch out real quick, and we're gonna go to my main screen. Give me 1 second here. All right, so King has posted this in here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I see what we got here. I'm liking what I see. I like it. I like what I see. See, we got the drumsticks right here. Got the mac and cheese. I'm not sure what this is right here, but it looks pretty good. It looks like chicken nuggets, but I could be wrong. That's probably something else. I just don't know what it is. Kind of go from there, but that definitely looks like it's pretty good. And it looks like he has another one in here. Okay, I like where we're going here. I like that he got the what is there? I think it's rigatoni. I think that's what they call it, rigatoni. I could be wrong, but yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. That definitely looks like it's good stuff. So that definitely looks like it's pretty good. I want Thanksgiving. Okay, Discord. I want Thanksgiving weekend sweet potato pie. I ate a whole pie that past weekend. But that's pretty good. Last night with everything walking around saying who made that laugh. Yeah. Oh yeah, I get that. I like this, like Xmas. A lot of us don't celebrate it as Christmas, but as an event to get together with family. Yeah, exactly. That's usually what we want to do, is usually get together with family for the most part. That's why I don't know patty pies. Oh, see, that was a big thing people were talking about at one point, was the patty pies. If you're not familiar with patty pies, Patty LaBelle actually came up with a pie that people were eating. Unfortunately, they were not heating it up. You have to actually heat the patty pie up before you eat it. It's not supposed to be eaten cold, although you could, but it's actually supposed to be heating up at one point. That's why I don't know patty pies. Ooh, a variety of mac and cheese. I'm sorry, I don't like patty pies. I love sweet potato pie. You know what? I'm trying to remember if I had a patty pie. I don't think I've had one yet. I definitely need to look on that. Cause she's supposed to be like, I guess she's supposed to be answering to what, like a Sarah Lee and Marie Callender at one point with the patty pie. So I'm not knocking it. I definitely would give it a shot and let me know how it is. But if you had the patty pie, definitely let me know. I've not had the patty pie. I would love to have the patty pie just to see how good it is to kind of go from there. It's not sloppy mac. It's not dry mac. That mac and cheese looks amazing. Yeah, it does look amazing. I'm telling you, man. Hey, when we go overseas, we know who else we're going to. We're going to King's Court. So we're going to his house, and we're going to have some good food. Granted, it might be a little cramped in there, but I'm sure I can get a leg or something like that in there. I know I'm a little tall, but I will find a way to maneuver somewhere into the house, into a corner or something like that, and go from there. Stet's Pops was from Tennessee, so the sweet potato pie recipe was off the chain. Oh man, it's always good to have a good recipe for it too. If you got a good recipe for that, that can definitely go a lot further along too. It's just in the middle. Thank you, Humphrey. I didn't know you heat the pie up. Yeah, you're supposed to heat the pie up. I don't think it's supposed to be eaten cold. You think it's supposed to heat it up before you actually eat it. And the chicken is double dipped and then fried. So good. Oh, ooh wee. Man, my arteries and my heart are just loving this all together, but apparently my blood pressure is not. But that does sound great though, and double dip, good stuff. Okay, so you do like the sweet potato pie cold, room temperature, heated. Me, I like mine warm. I like mine in room warm and go from there. You don't have to be super heated up. Just room warm sounds good to me. I love it cold. Cold is good too. I mean, it's not bad. Now, again, some people actually eat it, with eat it with I want to say ice. Some people eat with ice cream. Depending on how you like it. Stuff like that. Me, I've always been a fan of. I love sweet potato pie. I like apple pie. I'm a big fan of banana pudding. Banana pudding, I would tell some banana pudding right now. Banana pudding is like my one kryptonite is banana pudding, because I love banana pudding just that much. Banana pudding is my end-all, be-all of things. I'm not sure what your end-all, be-all of things the dessert is. Some people love pound cake. Some people love cherry upside-down cake. Some people love a lemon cake, just like cold dressing, desserts in general. Though, you know what? I like cold one. Unfortunately, my teeth, because I have because my teeth are very sensitive, I can't really have too many cold things, which sucks. Because my teeth are very sensitive to cold stuff, so it's always a challenge sometimes to eat cold stuff because my teeth get so sensitive. Like I use like the Sensodyne toothpaste for my teeth, but sometimes it doesn't do it justice. And man, when I eat some cold stuff, I definitely feel it in my teeth. So it's definitely sometimes easier said than done. But switching back here real quick. So if you do have some other food, definitely feel free to put it in there. If you're a cooker, definitely put that in Discord. I think Jazzy, I'm not sure if she's still here, but I know she did. She also cooks as well. I see her put some stuff in her channel, some food stuff in her channel. So if you have some food stuff that you thoroughly know how to make, shoot, and you want to put it in my Discord, please feel free to put it in there. We'll all slob and go crazy for it and stuff like that. So definitely feel free to definitely put that in the Discord and go from there. So again, tomorrow's the big day, and a lot of people are traveling right now, heading out to see family members for this holiday. And just like I said, either watch TV and eat food, or eat food and just watch TV and kind of go from there. But either way you go, it's a good time usually had by all. But with me, I thoroughly enjoy spending time with family, seeing people, stuff like that. Unfortunately, when you get to people's houses, you gotta be very careful of how much you are eating in people's houses too, because I, like many others, have overindulged a couple different times, and I've gotten a few looks that weren't quite saying you should have eaten all that type of food in one sitting, and your mom got to sit there explain to them, why you ate so much food. He's a growing boy. Yeah, I'm still a growing boy, but you gotta. You got to make sure that you can save enough for other people. You can't just go in there and eat like you just know tomorrow. I've done that a couple of times where I've eaten a little more than I probably should have eaten at one time. If you run out of food, you didn't make enough. See that's thinking right there, man. It's a thinker. See, you got to make enough food. You got to make sure that you have enough food for everybody for at least 3 years. It got to be 3 years worth of food. It can't be just one day. It got to be 3 years worth of food. In other words, I got to be able to come back. And from this is 2022, I gotta come back in 2025 and say, I'm sorry, 2025 and say the food is still there. It's right there where I need to be and kind of go from there. That's what I need to see. I need to see that food right there from that year. Like, yeah, this is exactly where I sat at when I had this food, and it's still here in the refrigerator. That after all that time, and go from there. So we come empty-handed and eat all the food. See, technically, I don't come empty-handed. I come with Tupperware. See, Tupperware is the unwritten rule about when you go come. It used to be bringing plates some aluminum foil. That was the big thing. Me, I bring Tupperware. See, Tupperware says that I care enough where I will bring my own plate. And I'm just greedy enough just to take enough with me so I can go home so I ain't got to cook no food for at least a couple more days and go from there. That's just me, though. I mean, I'm just saying that's just me, though. That's just how I roll. Kind of go from there. I just got to make sure that I got to have enough food to last me for the next couple of days. I mean, I don't want to have to get up and cook. I don't want to have to go up and move around. I just want to be able to jump up, go to the microwave, throw it in there, cook it up, and I'm good to go. Go from there. So, and then you go from there. That just makes sense to me. So, yeah. Everybody's supposed to take home 3 plates. See, she get it. Everybody's supposed to take home at least 3 plates. The death stares you get. Man, I done got so many death stares, man. I done died about 5 times already. I ain't lie to you. I've died about 5 times from death stares from people. People will give you looks that say, man, if you don't stop what you're doing or whatever you're doing, you're going to be in trouble. A hot plate, a cold plate, and a dessert plate. Yeah, and you gotta make sure that dessert plate gotta be stacked high. You can't have a dessert plate stacked low. Like some people come in, get like little desserts, man. Get like a little scoop of this, a little scoop of that, little scoop of that. No, man, I need real scoops. I'm a growing boy. I need my real scoops, not the little bitty. I'm on a diet scoops. I need the real life scoops. None of that Jenny Craig, a Weight Watchers diet type scoop. I need the big scoop that you got from the Nutty Professor. If you don't remember Nutty Professor came out way back when. You remember when they went to the buffet? They cleaned that boy out. That buffet had nothing left when they got done with that boy. Everything in that buffet was gone. That's how it gotta be. I mean, you can't just come out there with just a little bit of something. You gotta come out with a lot of bit of something. You gotta make sure what I'm eating is worthwhile, and that if when it's worthwhile, I gotta take a bunch of it home. See, that's the mark of a true cook chef right there. When people take gobs of your stuff home for a couple of days afterwards. If nobody takes anything big home, you ain't cooked right. I'm sorry, but that's just how it works. Nobody has cooked right enough to say that if you did not come out with nothing left, like everybody took everything from your house that was not nailed down. I'm talking about we coming out with chairs, actual plates you actually just brought out for that one particular meal. Now this happens in a lot of black households, so I'm gonna give you the secret. In black households, there is a set of plates that we have. Most people know about this. When you go to a black household, there is a set of plates that nobody ever uses unless it's a special occasion. It gotta be a special occasion for you to use these plates. Otherwise, else you ain't never using these plates. These plates ain't never coming out. Your mom makes sure she put them way in the back of the cabinet so nobody can use them ever again in life. These plates are only used for one occasion, and that occasion is for Thanksgiving. Otherwise, else you ain't never seen these plates the day before in your life. So when those plates come out, those are the ones that people use. And again, when those plates come out, you know it gotta be a special occasion. Otherwise, else those boys sit back in the back of something and will never be used again. They're on display for life. They are never gonna be used, so you'll never see them. Yep, take home a cake home. I don't want it. He'll take half, and you take half. There you go. Yeah, you call. You have to desserts. I'm on a diet. Take all those rolls too. Yep. Man, I'm telling you, man. Diet. Ain't no diet when it comes to Thanksgiving. Diet is gone out the window when Thanksgiving hits. I'm sorry. It's like if you ain't got to it by at this point when Thanksgiving got here, you ain't gonna make it after Thanksgiving. It's just gonna be a wrap. Because I have yet to see anybody actually make it. When they get to somebody's house and they start smelling all Thanksgiving food, it's like, man, come on. No keto for me during the holidays. I'm eating whatever the day of the day. See, you understand it though. See, there's an understanding that goes along with that. I can work off the food after I get done eating it, but during this time period, ain't no diet, none of that. It's all about what I can stomach. Give me the food, give me the Rolaids afterwards, the Pepto, whatever you need to give me, and then we can go from there. I'm just saying, that's just me though. You know, again, that might be just my household and how we do things where I come from. And again, I'm from Chicago, but you know, again, that just might be how we do things where I come from. You can't leave all that food at your grandma's house. She can't eat it all. We gotta help out and take home. See, and you gotta have I'm a saint. See, you are a saint. See, they don't understand. That is saintly rules right there. See, when you go to grandma's house, and if grandma still cook, because a lot of times, you know, we got grandmas who are a little bit up in age, and then also too, we got grandmas who are like in their 30s and 40s now. We ain't got grandmas that like they 50. You know, the grandma. You know, grandma. She can barely speak. She loves everybody. She know how to cook. She always got a smile on her face, and she always loved cooking for the babies. She don't care how old the babies are. The babies can be like 50 years old, but she still loving cooking. That's that grandma I'm talking about. The ones that will cook no matter what. Like, baby, you need some food? Hold on, let me go ahead and fix you a plate. See, when they say fix you a plate, they mean they gonna fix you a plate. They talk about love. That's true love right there. That's grandma love. Grandma love is that love where she say, let me fix you a plate. And she be like, man, let me take care of you. See, sometimes we ain't got grandmas like that no more, man. We ain't got grandmas like that no more, man. Some of them grandmas we still have around, but you know, a lot of them, nah, man, you ain't cooking like that, man. Like, nah, man, you better go to your auntie's house or something like that, man. Like, they're like 30, 40 years old, so man, grandmas love to be the best. She'll say, let me fix you a plate and start making the whole feast. See, that's what I'm talking about. Those are those grandmas that you want, the ones that gonna make the feast. The ones that are gonna show out and show up. Show up and show out. You ain't gotta do nothing else. I swear to God, I will go to that house, bring all the ingredients. You can even bring like this almost no ingredients over to their house, and they will take care of you. they will take the little bit of the food that they have in that refrigerator and turn to a whole gourmet meal. See, people don't understand that. See, that's when you know you have an iron chef right there. You have an iron chef when that grandma could take the very little, we talking about baking soda, the little bit of grease she got in there, some fried chicken, some fish, whatever else, and come up with a gourmet meal. They don't even need all that. All they need is the right fixings, the right seasons, and they're good to go. See, that's an understanding that you gotta have. That's the grandma understanding. There's an understanding that gotta be had whenever you go to grandma's house. Like, grandma, I know you about to help out. I know you about to take care of things, and we gonna be good to go. I just want aunt where she would always try to feed me whenever I went to her house. I'd be like, I'm not hungry, but she's still making me food. See, them the people I love. Them people that I love most. They're the ones that you make sure you get a holiday gift for. Nobody else but the people that cook for you. You make sure everybody's getting out. Skip them kids. If them kids ain't making food like your grandma is, grandma still get a gift first. Them kids, man, they got enough to do the rest of the year. Grandma, auntie, whatever, we take care of them first. See, them kids, they'll survive though. See, kids are very forgetful. People forgetting that. Kids are forgetful. They will forget that stuff. They will forget that because next year they know about 3 or 4 other holidays they'll get something else. Or they'll get something else from grandma. We gotta take care of grandma first. I'm just saying. That's just gotta be an understanding. Everybody else, nah. See, you gotta take care of grandma, the people that be cooking for you, and make sure they take care of you. Everybody else, nah, bruh. We gotta take care of grandma first, or auntie first, whoever is gonna be cooking the food for Thanksgiving. That's who gotta be fed first. See, now I'm sorry I went off on a tangent like that, but again, originally it started out as starting out with the movie that we wanted to do, and then it kind of went from there and kind of branched off to other stuff. But that's just how the conversation go. Grandchildren, grandma watching me dance. Oh man, see, and that's the other thing too is that whenever you go to grandma's house or grandpa's house, they gonna put on certain type of music, and whenever you go in that household and you hear that music, you know what time it is. They about to cut a rug. I mean, they just all they need is that right song to come in. And you just gotta make sure you gotta be around as a young person just to make sure they're alright, because sometimes grandma and grandpa try to bust a move. They may bust and go down like a ton of bricks, and you gotta be there to watch them. And you're like, yeah, I know you want to get down, but we gotta help you back up again. We understand that you can't be doing all those splits. You can't be doing all the stuff you did in your heyday. There's a certain level that you have reached, a plateau that you have reached where it says you can't dance like you used to dance. Now, that 1-2 step, hey, we love that 1-2 step area. That 1-2 step area, that's a golden area for you. But once you start hitting that other stuff, hey, once you go down, then we gotta have worries. We gotta worry about you, because now we gotta get you back up again, and we don't want to call the hospital, the ambulance in the middle of making food. That just spoils the mood, and we want to keep the mood happy and somber, and we want to enjoy the food, because everybody know whenever you go to, and again, I'm speaking for a black household, whenever you go to a black household, you starve for breakfast. For breakfast, you may have a little something for breakfast, but you starve the rest of the day. You do not eat until it is time to eat at the end of the day. So in other words, your parents, grandparents told you to stay away from the kitchen. You may get a little crumb here and there, but you don't eat until literally it's time to eat. And we talking about 6, 7 o'clock at night. So you spent the whole entire day starving away, and you don't get to eat until about 7 o'clock at night. So again, that's what it comes down to a lot of times, is that whenever you go to a black household, during Thanksgiving time, just know you're going to starve until about 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So you ain't going to eat nothing. So just know that you're going to have to sit up there and not eat anything for another 8 hours. So it's going to be like, man, you're going to be sitting up there wondering like, man, can I at least get a scrap of bread or something? No, you can't eat until it's time to eat. And then when you finally get to eat, then you're just going to keep eating, because you got to make up for the rest of that whole entire time that you didn't get to eat for the day. So again, that's the other reason why you got to have lots of plates of food, because you got to make up for all that time you spent starving until all the food got made. So again, I know people are cooking right now, cooking food right now, people cooking turkeys, dressing, people are making the mac and cheese, a lot of people doing a lot of taste tests. So again, it's a big thing whenever it comes down to actually being able to, make a good Thanksgiving meal. So again, that's the big thing. That makes a whole lot of difference when it comes to stuff. It's like, man, it's a whole understanding when it comes to actually being able to, cook food and have good food, especially when it comes to the holidays. But we enjoy that time because we always want to make sure that people understand that it's a celebration of food, family, food first, of course, then family. Because of course you gotta have a good food and then kind of go from there. So again, you gotta make sure that food is good, make sure that food is worthwhile, and go from there. Because again, whenever you want to have good food, you gotta make sure you talk to the right people about having the right food. My family won't let me starve. They start at 4 p.m. and food stays out until like 8. See, my family always started out kind of late. Mine started out kind of late when it came to food. Like, people were not really, start food till late, like that night before. Like, that's when people started making food. People literally like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and then that's when everybody started cooking food. They stay up for like 24 hours cooking food. It's like, man, the whole house be smelling like food the whole entire night. People be up middle of the night testing food and stuff like that. And then of course you get up, you see them making food, you ask them if they alright, look at you funny like, nah, if you don't get away from me, why I make this food, that way people can eat tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, and go from there. So it's a process to this stuff. It is a process, and I tell people that time, it is a process. Yeah, you eat breakfast, skip lunch early, first plate at 4 p.m. Yep, I mean, that's if you're lucky because, in some households, they have like the longest prayer that you ever heard. Like, people like get like the longest prayer. It's like, man, you could just say Jesus wept and let's move on. Really? You gotta have a long speech. It's like, I know we try to pray to Jesus, God, and everything else, but come on, man, I'm trying to eat. I ain't ate since like 9 this morning. I'm hungry. What's going on? So it's like, man, just understanding that again, when it comes to food, you gotta understand how this thing works when it comes to Thanksgiving. It's like food, Thanksgiving, there is a process, there is a method to the madness, and you gotta understand how that method works. If you understand the method to the madness, you're gonna be salty. I'm telling you, you're gonna be very, very salty, and I have been salty on a couple occasions when it comes to Thanksgiving, and I've been sitting there starving, stomach start rumbling around, and you're like, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do at this point, man. I can't go out and get nothing to eat because everybody closed, and I can't go run into the kitchen without somebody trying to throw a shoe at me or something like that, man. Throw a spatula or something like that. People looking at you funny. I done had people give me that evil eye, like, man, you don't get away from. Okay, I'm backing away slowly. Keep on moving, because I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to catch a shoe. I'm going to catch a shoe, spatula, man, whatever is available, man. Shoot, man, better make sure there ain't no frying pans available, because I done seen some frying pans fly across the room before. And let me tell you like this. Some women and some people have a deadly shot when it comes to throwing stuff. They will smack you side of the head, and you're going to go down like a ton of bricks. And that ain't where you're trying to be at. So, again, it's just an understanding that, when you are at Thanksgiving, there is a protocol. If you are not familiar with this protocol, please call somebody, because you need to know that protocol before you get there. Now, I'm not going to say it like this. When you go to Thanksgiving, you ain't got to get all dressed up and, get all specially looking along like that. You just got to make sure that you come in, reasonably dressed, like you about to, you want to be presentable at somebody's home, because, man, I swear to God, man, you go from somebody's house looking all wrong, you're going to get evil eye by everybody in the room, plus your mother got to explain to them why you came in here looking like this. So it's like, man, no. So, just understanding the protocol when it comes to that stuff. So, that's just what it goes down to. It goes from there. So, yeah. So that's my rant. I mean, that's my rant. That's my rant, and I'm sticking to it. I am sticking to my rant. That's what it is. That's what I'm going to call it. And that's what it's going to be. And go from there. So that just makes sense to me. Got it all out here. Hey, and that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to put it out there. Like, man, shoot, just call it what it is. Because I understand. Stay quiet at the table. Yeah, man, you stay quiet at that table. Especially when the elder's speaking. They let you know. Hey, when we talk, y'all listen. Y'all better listen, man. Because one thing you don't want to mess with is old people on their string. Old people on their string, there's nothing to be playing with. I don't see some old people box some kids up. I mean, just melting them up like a pretzel. I mean, just boxing them up like a pretzel. Man, shoot, they take you to that back room, boy. It ain't gonna be no talking for very long. It's gonna be, that's all you're gonna hear. And when once you hear that noise, you know what comes after that one. Ah! All that type of stuff gonna be coming on next. That's all you're gonna hear next. That's all you're gonna hear. And the big crying from left and right. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Taking good to see you. Just appreciate you coming in. Thank you for stopping by my channel. We're just doing a little chatting right now, talking about Thanksgiving and all the good things that go along with it. And we actually asking people, because of the holiday, what is some movie or picture or video that you can watch that constantly makes you laugh no matter how many times you see it? So that was actually the Happy Thanksgiving. Really appreciate it. Thank you. You as well. So that's the question that we were asking everybody. What is a movie or movie or what is a picture or anything that makes you really, smile no matter how many times you see it? God pretend you don't hear a crying kid in the guest room after they were acting. Yeah, I mean, that's the key, is that once you get smacked, you don't look at the kid. You can't look at the kid, because once they see you looking at them, then they know they can get you for very long. I'm from the community test. Yeah, thank you, taking out. I've seen you at community test. Thank you for stopping by. I know you're from the King's Court. He definitely maybe the spotlight streamer. I also let people know that I did make affiliate, so I really appreciate everybody coming through, everybody staying, everybody following. Again, I have a Discord as well, so if you want to check on Linktree, you can also check on my Linktree. Just letting people know that, unfortunately, I won't be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is Thanksgiving and I must go through my starvation period before I actually get to eat food. So just note that I might come back 10 pounds skinnier when I start today, but 12 pounds fatter when I leave at the end of the day. So again, I appreciate, you guys stopping in, definitely stopping by. Thank you for the King's emote. So yeah, so he's a community, but a lot of people in here. Again, if you want to follow some other people in the stream as well, most of the people who are in here right now are actually streamers as well. They are great streamers. I always tell people to check out people's channel. Let them know you did come from my channel. I will be rating out too soon in the near future. That way people can, check out some other streamers who may be streaming right now as well, because I want to pass on the love to other people, because, everybody deserves a good chance to get the spotlight on them and, show why they deserve to be, at the top of the hill, sometimes it takes a lot being a streamer, but, if you're a good streamer, you can put out good content, you can make people feel good about what you're saying and how you're saying it. It makes a whole lot of difference. So I always try to do that to make sure people feel good. I appreciate the other emotes too. I definitely appreciate those as well. So, we were just talking about, Thanksgiving traditions in households. The last thing we got brought up was the occasional kid that just did not know how to act when you were at somebody else's house. Now, we always had that one kid most of the time who just was waiting to act up, in somebody's house. Like, for some reason, they decided that the best time to do it was to go to somebody else's house and act up. Like, there's a certain protocol my mom told me whenever I left home. The protocol was, when we go out, do not act a fool, do not ask me for nothing, and act like you got some sense. Those were the three things that she told me whenever I went out. Now, if I managed to mess up those rules, all hell would break loose either in that particular area I'm in or when I got home. Now, the particular area you're in is a lot better. I'm gonna not lie to you. Now, if you're gonna get hit by your parents, and again, I'm not saying that you should hit your kids, but it definitely kept me in line. My mom made sure she hit me big enough where I would not be doing what I would be doing in that particular area ever again. Now, worst thing was when you got home, because your parents could really beat you behind, because nobody could really say anything to you, because now there was nobody around to say, yeah, you shouldn't do that, nothing like that. So, and of course, you had your levels of hits. My favorite letter was the hit that was so hard that you lost your voice, like, ah! Ah! Like that noise. You just was just at a point where you just couldn't breathe no more. Like, your parents hit you so hard, your soul hurt. So again, there's levels to doing certain type of stuff. So, again, whenever you went out, there were certain things that you cannot do. And again, Thanksgiving was no exception. Like, you were not gonna act a fool at somebody else's house during Thanksgiving, because somebody was gonna grab you real quick, and you got snatched up pretty quickly a lot of times if you acted a fool. And for me, I knew that I could not act the fool in certain people's houses, or again, I would be hearing about it from my mom either that night or during that same time period of where I'm at in place. So, it makes a lot of difference in the grand scheme of things. So, just making sure that, when you go out, you know how to act. Do not act up and not. Do not act up when I go outside this house, because once I get out this house, I represent my mother, I represent my father, and my mom did not play that. My mom's from the South. My mom's from Tennessee. And I'm gonna tell you like this: from the South, Tennessee, she ain't play that mess, my man. My mom is 5'2", 5'3". I am still worried about my mother sneaking up behind me and coming up and body slamming me for no reason at all because I said the wrong thing. So I gotta be very careful with stuff I say and did when I was a kid, and even as an adult, I gotta be careful what I say and do, because I don't want somebody running up behind me going see, and then I gotta look behind me worried about somebody trying to drop kick me upside the head or something like that, because again, I was not one of those kids that was going to test my mother's mantle, because I had an older sister who would do that, but not me. I wasn't trying to test my mom's mantle, and my dad, I definitely wasn't messing with him, because man, these folks don't play that. These old school parents, they didn't play that mess, so they were always ready to deal with a bad kid very quickly. And for me, I knew better than to mess with my mom and kind of go from there. So it is what it is. So with that being said, in the height of what's going on, it has almost been 2 hours, and I probably have talked most of you guys' ear off for the most part. About my stories, about how things are working in my household, and how Thanksgiving works, and hopefully everybody's gotten some good out of it, and everybody's gonna, of course, have a great Thanksgiving. I am probably going to raid out in a minute because I am starting to go hoarse for my voice, because I've been talking so much during this whole entire 2 hour period, and it's been a great 2 hours speaking with you guys, and being able to tell you guys about me, and me actually hitting affiliate, as well as me doing a possible giveaway. You need to hydrate, redeem. You know what? I have my water here, but I think because I'm talking so much, it's definitely starting to mess my voice. Do channel points now. I'm have to look at that. Let's see, channel highlights settings. Let's see. I'm have to check to see what they are, because I don't know what it is for the channel redeem settings, because again, I just hit affiliate, so I'm not sure exactly how to do that just yet. Let's see, delete, emotes only, followers only, no. Clear chat, switch, no. So I will actually have to see, let's see. I'm going to have to see how it works, because I'm not familiar with how to do it just yet. He hasn't set it up yet. Yeah, I haven't set it up yet, so I'm going to have to look at that. The layout is confusing at first. It's going to take you some hours to figure out. Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, when you get, new ability to do something new, you got to figure out how it works. I had to go back and actually do my my Stream Deck, because unfortunately when I updated my computer, my sounds actually went away on my Stream Deck, so everything I originally had on my Stream Deck is not actually working anymore, which kind of sucks, because I gotta re-add things back on. I gotta add new folders and stuff like that. So it's gonna be fun and interesting to figure out. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I can figure it out and hopefully go from there. And that way, I can actually get better at it. And that way, you can use channel points to have me do stuff, or whatever else. And I'll definitely take people's suggestions about stuff I can actually add on and go from there, because I feel like if I can add more stuff on, it keeps people watching, people enjoying what I'm saying, and go from there. It definitely will go a lot further, going towards hitting partner, because that's the next thing, is hitting partner. That would be my next big thing, and just going from there. So definitely would be very appreciative to actually go from there, and just be doing better things. And again, if you want to check out my Discord, I do have my Discord there. It does pop up on my social tree, so you definitely can check that out. let's see what we got here. We are at basically 2 hours. So what I will do now is I am going to actually raid out to someone else's channel and go from there. I'm trying to see who's online right now that I can raid out to, because I think a lot of people actually have taken off today to actually go and basically spend time with their family and go from there. I may just do. I see that there's a stream on. She is actually doing The Sims. I am actually going to switch out so you guys can see what she's actually streaming, and then we can go from there. So she looks like she's doing The Sims. Might be a nice game to check out as well. So let me switch real quick. So this is what she is streaming. It looks like she is streaming The Sims. So I want us to go over there and show her some love, because again, she has about 3 people watching, and I want her to feel some love too. I haven't rated her channel yet, so I want to raid over to her channel. Just show her a lot of love. Let her know that you come over from my channel, Conundrum. Now I'm not saying you have to follow her channel. Again, you don't have to follow her channel, but I would say this: give her at least her a minute of your time to let us know who she is and which what she's about, to go from there. Again, I would say, if you don't like her channel, you can always leave and go from there. But I just want to give her, some give her some support and go from there. And just, guys, check her out and let me know what let her know what your thoughts are. Again, when you go over there, just, say you came from my channel, and, we'll just go from there. So when I end my stream today. So I appreciate everybody coming out. Again, I will let you guys know about the whole thing with the giveaway. I'm just kind of working on trying to figure out how to make it work, and that way everybody can see it and just kind of go from there. And I appreciate everybody who stopped by. Everybody came saying hi. Again, I hope everybody had a great holiday. It's important to me that you guys know that you guys are very much appreciated, and I appreciate anybody who stops by, and that you're important. So with that being said, I'm gonna get ready to let you guys go in a minute. So maybe we're gonna switch out to her. And like I said, make sure you guys show her a lot of love, and you guys have a great rest of the night. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Hello, welcome in. A raid. Oh, thank you, Conundrum. Thank you so much. You got me in kind of like a quiet spot. Oh, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Welcome in. If you don't already know, I am Miss No Keys, Alicia No Keys with underscores, in case you know the